Good morning, guys. I just wanted to go ahead and do this video in the morning to see if you would be a little more active. So, here we go. I've got some parsley, and I've got an apple. You probably won't even eat that much. It's bad for them to have too much fruit. Actually, this is way too much parsley, too. Today, I'm going to be introducing the word touch to the target stick. If I can find it. Sorry, it's early. Target stick. I'm going to be introducing the word touch, so when I stick this in there and he touches it, I'm going to say touch while he's touching it. Alright, so I'll go ahead and get started. Touch. So he touched it, and right after he touched it with his nose, I clicked and said touch. I'm going to keep doing that, and then eventually I'll say it before he touches it, and then eventually he'll be able to touch it when I say touch. Like, if that made any sense. Touch. I'm going to start giving him the apple in a minute. And with the apple, I'll just stick it in there and let him bite like little pieces off. So that's just me. You can do it whatever you want. Touch. So he just takes little bites off. Touch. When you give them a more high value treat, they're more likely to do what you want them to do, like banana. Rabbits love banana, but they can't have very much of it. So if you're trying to teach them something quickly, it's good to use banana because they like it so much. You just give them a little bit, and they're like, oh, that was so good, let me do that again. But with, like I said, parsley, which I use all the time, that kind of gets old. With the apple, it brings a newness that he knows, but he likes it, so he's going to do it more. Touch. And always give them the treat after they touch, or do whatever you want them to do. Never before. Touch. I'm going to go ahead and now start saying it when he touches it. I've been saying after it. So right when his nose hits this, I'm going to start saying touch. So the click will be after I say touch. Touch. Sometimes they don't eat the treat and it's fine, just keep going, but make sure you at least present a treat. So since he didn't eat it, I'm going to go ahead and put a piece of parsley in there. You see he's eating it right now. Sometimes he won't take it out of my hand. If he was, he stopped. Okay. You see now, instead of touching this, he's eating the parsley. So I'm just going to have to wait till he's done. Yeah, you want some more, don't you? I'm going to give him one of these next. Like I've said before, these are like his favorite part of the parsley with the stem. I don't know why. He likes crunchy things. Like the crisp apple, the crunch of the stem. Like you can even hear it. And I can. Okay, maybe you did a little bit. I don't know. I heard it. He just likes crispy things. So like romaine lettuce is really crisp and fresh. When it's fresh, it's crisp. And he loves eating that. I don't really use that as a treat though. I more give that to him at night. Start off with like half a piece, and then you can move up to a whole piece and kind of give him, depending on the size of the romaine, like a piece and a half. He loves when you get towards the very center of it, there are like little tiny pieces. He loves those. He was crazy for them. I don't know why. I don't see how they're any different, but anyways. Touch. And you shouldn't give them treats. Like when you're doing this, I know that this is too big of a treat. It should be smaller, but sometimes I stick it in there with the same with the apple. I let him bite some off and then pull it. But sometimes, like now, when he's not really into it, I leave the whole thing in there so that he's like, I don't know, it's more of a reward, and so he's more willing to do it. That's what I feel like it is. Alright, finished with the stem, so I'm gonna try again. Touch. Yeah, I was a little late on that one, but he touched it and I said touch, and that's all that matters. But I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up like I said before. Yeah, he's not doing anything right now. Sometimes you're gonna have bad days like this. I realize that a lot of these are bad days for him, but I try to do them on the same day, like Wednesday, every week. Today's not Wednesday. I don't know. I try to do them around the same time every week. Sometimes I don't because of work and stuff, but it really, the training just depends on their mood. I think I've said this before. You know, some days he's ready to go, ready to get trained, like it's awesome. And then other days he's slow, he doesn't want to do anything, and you'll have that. Training rabbits, training any animal, I think you'll have that. But he knows the sound of the click, and he knows what it means, and he's just doing it at his own pace. And like I said, he still hasn't really gotten used to me yet. I thought he would bond with me quicker than this, and it's really going, it's like slow going, which kind of stinks, but gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and try this a few more times, and then I'll go ahead and end the video. Drop the target stick. Okay, let's try this. Touch. That's just kind of weird in the way he eats treats. He like turns his head each side, like if I put this in his like in front of his face, he turns to see what the best like which part of it is best. Like I don't know, it's weird. That didn't make any sense, but oh well. I don't know, it's just weird. I get a close up, I'll show you. Touch. Good boy. That's a good boy. Yeah, it is. There you go. And it's okay to like tell them they're doing a good job and like to sound happy because your emotions are gonna rub off on them. If they feel your discomfort, they're gonna be very discomforted as well. They rub off on what you're feeling. They almost sense your emotions and then reflect them. If that makes sense. Like when I'm in a good mood, he's in a good mood. I'm kind of tired and groggy right now, and it shows that he's obviously the same way. If I was in a better mood, maybe he would be too. But that's just them. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna go ahead and switch back to the apple. I think I'm getting tired of the parsley. We're gonna do this like 2 more times, and then I'll call it a day. Touch. Good boy. Let's see if I can get him to stretch out. I've done it before. Like I said, don't put it right in front of their face because their eyes are on the side of their head. He's a pretty small bunny, so I'm not going to hold it all the way up to here. So I'm going to adjust it a little bit. Comfort. Comfort. Yeah, he's pretty much done. Like I said, this is like a 15-minute long thing. Just keep them short. Or else you're going to have Stubborn Bunny on your hands. I'm going to go ahead and jackpot him. Let him know that we're done. Alright. I'll see you guys. I might record another one tonight just to see if he's any better at night or in the mornings. So, I'll see you guys later. Have a nice day. At work or at school or whatever you guys do. Bye.